These Hot Idiots is a podcast featuring our hosts, two full-grown adult men. Together, they watch teen drama and young adult-oriented television shows one episode at a time. These Hot Idiots is a comedy podcast and isn't meant to be taken as real criticism. This podcast uses adult language. Listener discretion is advised.
You know, I was really hoping we could get these out weekly, but it sure seems like a lot of shit keeps happening.
Unfortunately, folks, we missed out on the last week, mainly just due to the fact that, it's winter, so cold and flu season, always fun, so I got sick.
Get your flu shots.
Yeah, get your flu shots and just, take care of yourself. Wear your scarf so you don't fuck up your throat like I did. It wasn't horrible, but I didn't want to risk it. I think you also got pretty badly sick, too.
I'm still sick.
You're still sick, but you're in a better condition than you were, last week.
No, it's just my throat hurts, and, I'm just going to have to deal with that. And then some other stuff happened to you, too.
Yeah, my computer got hacked.
Yeah, your computer got hacked by a guy.
Yeah, some random asshole.
Some random asshole pretending to be a mutual from, the old forum we all used to go to.
Yeah, for an old forum mutual I guess they got spoofed. And then fucking guy hacked my computer and tried to ransom me for the information on it.
Yeah.
I don't know if he plans on following through with whatever he got, but fuck it. At this point I've ripped all the malware out.
Yeah, that took several days and also was very frustrating. So
it's very frustrating and stress inducing, yeah.
So now These Hot Idiots is back tentatively. Episode 2.
Honestly, I'm glad to be back. Also, yeah, in case you don't know who we are, I'm Mega and that's Ashe.
Hello.
We are back with episode 2 of season 2, Brave New World.
The only thing is it doesn't hurt when I yell. If I yell, it'll hurt. So I'm gonna try and not yell for the episode.
Try to keep it low yelling, which is fine.
I don't know why, but I had to pick the two screen caps I picked was either the Moonstone or this random picture of Tyler shirtless. I don't know why.
I mean, he's not nearly as impressively muscular enough to be.
No, but he just kind of looks like a dork.
He does look like a dork. But really, I feel like the Moonstone's a better option just because it's more visually hilarious on sight.
Yeah, it is pretty fucking hilarious. Well, the carnival from hell.
We're here, the carnival from hell. We're coming in with that's the fucking title, is the carnival from hell.
Yeah. Last
Caroline
episode was I think it's probably just like Catherine's back. Yeah, Catherine returns with a vengeance. Okay.
Yes, Catherine returns with a vengeance. We start off with a previously on the Vampire Diaries, which we didn't get last time, but now we got it back.
We made a joke before the episode started about how it'd be really funny if the narration was the same. And then it was.
It was.
It was. It eventually switched to what happened in the season finale. And I was kind of right in the fact that I feel like this is more the debut episode than the finale was. The finale was just the second part of the season finale.
Oh yeah. That episode 1 was more kind of following up on the It does feel like a kind of a part 2.
And
the return definitely felt like.
That's why I sort of feel like we didn't talk all that much about it.
Yeah, it just felt like an addendum to season 1 episode, like the last episode of season 1. This feels a lot more fresh.
Caroline, who's dead, comes back to life at the hospital, and just oh, I died, and then she gets up, heads out to the outside of her hospital room. And there's just
Where's everybody?
Where's everybody? And this one nurse, this black lady with a side haircut thing, just tells her that oh hey everyone, it's midnight and everyone left. And it's usually there's night nurses take care of things. It's not just empty.
Apparently this nurse was in the same actress played a nurse in the episode which one was it? Fucking
Probably
Night of the Comet.
I was gonna say probably when they were at the hospital.
Yeah, Night of the
Where
Comet.
Vicky was at the hospital, yeah.
Yeah. And when uncredited the first time. So I guess this is
Gonna
just a
say,
recurring character.
did they credit her this time?
They did credit her this time. She has a co-starring credit.
Nurse?
Just Nurse or Nurse Haynes, it seems to be. Yeah,
Okay,
this
Terry
nurse is
James,
just
okay.
like,
Yeah,
Terry James as Nurse.
as nurse. She talks about how she's hungry and when's breakfast, and
Breakfast is in at 7, and it's just like, but I'm hungry now.
God,
Get back to bed.
you know how many vending machines are at my hospital?
Right. Well, that's the thing. I don't know why the nurse didn't just like go is like, I'll get you something for the vending machine. You just head back to bed.
Yeah, you head back to bed. I'll get you like a Danish from the vending machine or
Yeah.
something. Like,
Yeah, like they probably got like a honey bun in there or something, right?
yeah, and that's a
Yeah.
good go-to. But she's
Yeah,
like
like a little Debbie.
to get her a little Debbie, and then
Yeah.
she's like, "What's that smell?" And then she looks down the hallway, and there's just blood bags in the hallway.
It's just a blood bag there. There's like a blood bag on like a little like on an IV drip. It's not hooked to anybody.
There's no one attending it.
It's just
And
there.
blood, I don't know if you know this, but blood is an organic material,
And can degrade and shit.
so you should keep it cold if you're
You know,
not using it.
Refrigerated. Like what is that? What is that? Why is it there?
Why does everyone just leave blood out? I don't get it. And by the way, this blood looks like shit.
It does. I think when she started sipping it, because eventually the nurse like pulls her back and is like, go to bed, and
Well,
Caroline's like,
she
fine."
walks up to the blood thing and she's like, "What are you doing?" And like, "Oh, nothing." "Oh, go back to bed." And she's like, "Okay." So Caroline goes back to bed, but she pockets the blood bag. And then we see a close up of it. It is see-through. It is like the sour cherry candy.
Yeah. Like she starts sipping this, and it does look like there's more like water than blood in there, and it just makes it kind of look like she's sipping on a juice pack,
Just Kool-Aid jammer.
like a Kool-Aid jammer. Yeah.
She's got a Kool-Aid jammer of blood. Or she's got a blood pack filled with Kool-Aid jammer.
Yeah.
And she drinks it, and I think she like drops it, and the blood on the ground is also like clear and see-through.
Yeah. It doesn't have any viscosity to it.
It really looks like Kool-Aid jammer.
It really does. It just put a little cornstarch in there. Come on, guys.
It's supposed to be kind of thick. I would say like if I had to fake blood, I would probably get some corn syrup and just
Yeah,
put,
you want to get the corn syrup.
get
That's
some corn
the-
syrup and then like put some dye in it.
Yeah, usually it's corn syrup with a little bit of dye in there. Not just Kool-Aid jammers.
She's not just drinking a fucking Kool-Aid jammer.
That's really how it looks. I'm sorry, it's the most apt description that we can give.
So, there's a carnival in town. The Mystic Falls School Annual Carnival. Even though there was a carnival during Halloween and
Something like that.
something like
There's
that.
so many. Yeah,
How-
it cannot possibly be the time between the last carnival and this, and we're already looped to the same like month. That doesn't sound right.
No, I don't think. I think it's still like summer or autumn, maybe.
We just ended. Well, yeah, we ended Chris. Well, we ended.
Wait, no. Last episode, no, last season's finale was kind of like early spring, right?
Early spring. Yeah, late winter, early spring. So
Not that much time has passed, and I think we're still in spring because it's only been a few days since Catherine showed up. So
It's got to be around March, right?
it's got to be like April or March.
We can't be in summer already.
No.
I cannot.
They're not. I don't think
That'd be
they're.
crazy.
I don't think they're in summer. I think it's spring.
It's gotta be.
So they're having a carnival, and for some reason, despite the fact that I feel like she would have no interest in it, Elena and Bonnie and Caroline are in charge of the carnival.
They just they have the weird Power Ranger situation of they're always involved in the school activities.
Well, they're always involved in the school activities, but I don't think Elena or Bonnie seem to be the type who want to be involved in school activities. That seems like a Caroline thing.
The weird thing is I'm fairly certain that, like, because I read the first book, and I feel like I mentioned that in the last episode. If I
did.
didn't, then I did. Like,
You didn't
it
talk
makes
about
a
it, you
little
just
more.
said you did.
I did. I didn't talk about it because I wanted to wait until you read it, but then you just read the Jeanette McCurdy autobiography
I just read
instead.
the Jeanette McCurdy autobiography. Look, the Quentin Reviews video came out, and I found out that on Spotify, because I have Spotify Premium, I got free Jeanette McCurdy book.
Yes, it was in the cycle.
And I read that whole fucking thing. It's great.
It's great.
It didn't tell me anything. It didn't do anything for me when it comes to this podcast.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I was just sitting there actually reading the first book of the Vampire Diaries.
Actually reading fucking the Vampire Diaries by L.J. Smith.
Yes, The Awakening.
The Awakening.
And, okay, so my point is that in the books, Caroline seems to actually be, like, a popular girl. Like she's higher up in the social hierarchy. Or Elena, I should say. Elena seems more like the popular, like, what's the fucking Alicia Silverstone and Clueless, I think is the comparison I want to make.
Girl, maybe?
Yeah, the It Girl. So it does make more sense that she would be like
she would be part of like a lot of school committee activities because she's popular. But like this Elena, I wouldn't call her an outcast, but nobody really talks to her.
She would just be one of the many students of the student body.
Yeah, she's just a student. So I don't know why or who would just put her in charge of like an entire section of the school carnival.
I think it was mainly that just Caroline was, but then Caroline went out of commission.
Yeah, but they didn't say
so she took
that.
up the part. I don't know, maybe.
It could have just been like an aside. It's like, Elena, thank you so much. I know Caroline's hospitalized and like this is so sudden, but
yeah,
or something like that.
Something like that.
Just an aside, like, oh, you're taking over her duties because Caroline's injured. Yeah.
Yeah. It might have been there. We might have missed it. It might have been more implied than we had noticed.
I try to pay attention.
But we do try to pay attention. At least he does.
What are you doing if you're not paying attention?
I mean, I'm taking notes, but also, yeah.
Okay. You told me that you don't take notes because you're watching the thing.
Oh, you're true.
So
maybe I do try to pay attention. I'm just stupid. Anyway.
I go back and forth a lot. So this is kind of the filling in that Catherine and Bonnet, like Catherine's in town and looks like Elena.
Yes.
And that whole situation's weird, and how Bonnie fucking hates Damon.
Not unfairly so, but
Elena doesn't want to talk about the V word. Vaginas. No.
She also makes it a point of not mentioning the D word.
Dicks, of course.
Dicks? Dicks? We are fucking children.
We are children.
We are
I'm sorry
immature.
I'm sorry if this is the first episode you've caught, but we are.
I'm sorry. First off, I'm sorry that you decided to jump into a Vampire Diaries watch-along podcast.
Well, what I did back when I watched
the second episode of the second season.
Well, back when I watched Better Call Saul, I would just like watch an episode of Better Call Saul and then watch the episode podcast. So maybe if you're in season 2 and you're like, oh, I want to see someone talk really shittily about the Vampire Diaries.
Yeah, if you want to listen to it, like you had your chance to get out of here when you heard that there were 2 fully grown men.
Wait, you heard when
when
we told Leia to say that there's 2 fully grown men who don't know shit about the show watching this.
Yes.
And now we're like several months into it, and we're sorry.
Yes, we are immature juvenile idiots who make ha funny pee jokes.
Haha pee. So Elena wants to do human stuff for a while because she's sick of weird shit happening to her.
Fair.
Yeah.
Very relatable, honestly.
She's
Go back to
managing
normal.
she's managing the prizes for the carnival.
Yes.
And we cut to Stefan talking to Jeremy about how, this is Vervain, vampires hate it. You can kill me with a stake, blah blah.
Yeah. It's he doesn't know why Vervain. It just seems like a lot of like things that hurt vampires kind of tied to nature. It's a very
Kind
interesting.
of?
I guess he doesn't say
Like
that,
saying
but
that
it does.
like you need a wooden stake to kill a vampire. You can't use like a metal stake.
Yeah.
And it's only Vervain, no Wisteria.
Yeah.
Sorry, Demon Slayer fans.
But that's kind of a neat thing. Is just the idea that that vampires in this world are harmed by objects found in nature. more
Running
than
water.
anything.
No.
Running. I
Not
don't
running
feel
water.
like running water's there. No.
Lena doesn't want to be in a world where the V word is allowed.
No.
Jeremy's still kind of coming over the fact that he was murdered and then came back.
Killed and then came back. Then also he does not. He wants to kill Damon, and he's still mad at Elena.
And
Kinda.
Damon is talking to the mayor's wife, and she's saying that with the mayor dead, she's the interim mayor, which is weird because when the mayor dies, the vice mayor takes over.
Did Spoons not have a vice mayor?
Does Spoons not have a vice mayor? How small is this town?
Was she the vice mayor? I don't know if that's allowed.
It's like is it like an Underwood situation, like in fucking House of Cards before fucking guy got canceled?
Before Kevin Spacey got canceled.
Before Kevin
maybe.
Spacey got canceled for being weird.
Yeah.
But like
maybe
they ran as like a husband and wife president vice president thing, and like everyone was like, "Oh, that's weird."
I guess it may work a little better for mayorship, but
maybe. Well, mayors are kind of informal, honestly. Like fucking Glenn Jacobs is a mayor of Knoxville County, and he was Kane.
Yeah.
Sadly, he didn't lean into being Kane of like, wear a mask because I do. No.
Damn. No, he didn't.
No, he
didn't. And
then
Adam Page dunked on him.
Then Adam Page is like, the top 10 sickest chair shots to Kane's head.
Yes. God. Wrestling's great in a weird way.
Yeah.
But you're here for Vampire Diaries.
So, Damon's not listening to Carol Lockwood. Carol
Lockwood. I know. We got 2 Carol names. Don't worry, Caroline's transitioning, so we won't have to worry about that.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Damon is busy hearing Tyler and Mason exercising downstairs, and they're both like shirtless and covered in sweat. And
yeah,
Mason's talking about like, have you felt your body be different lately? Like, do you feel angry sometimes when you shouldn't? And then Tyler talks about his blackouts and how, does exercising make you feel better? And he's like, dude, I'm like varsity on like 3 sports teams. Name the teams, Tyler. No.
Well, we know he's on the football team.
He knows
so he's on the Timberwolves.
He's on the Timberwolves.
But what else does he do?
What other sports are there?
Are you wrestling, Tyler?
Are you playing basketball? You don't look like you're built for basketball. You're not tall.
He's too white for basketball. No.
Hey, the hick from French Lick.
Oh wait, no. If he was, I can't say that. He'd have to be playing for Duke. That's right.
Hey, it's okay to be white and play basketball as long as you're for like Duke or Brigham Young University. Those are the 2 that you could go to.
He does look like the semifinal boss of BYU. So yeah.
The final boss of like Mormon teenagers.
No, the final boss of BYU is Shane Top.
Final boss of BYU is Shane Top.
That's from the fucking the anime trivia episode.
No, I didn't. I haven't watched that.
Oh no, we did.
No, I zoned out.
Oh shit! All right, we'll watch that again.
ADHD baby. I just disassociate through things unless you make sure it's like I'm paying attention.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Fuck. Oh yeah. So yeah, this is basically Mason kind of like figuring out if Tyler's gotten the hang of like being a werewolf, but not saying, "Oh, you're a
But not
werewolf."
saying, "Oh, you're a werewolf," and he talks about does your blackouts happen in a cycle? And I'm just
Like
like,
once a month.
Tyler, are you menstruating?
Tyler, are you having your period?
It's okay. We're talking about this uncle to nephew.
Uncle to nephew. Do you think that that's a thing that has been done besides in Charmed? I know it has tying like lycanthropy with menstruation.
Maybe. I feel like the cycles aren't really tied to the moon though.
Yeah,
Back at the hospital, Caroline just keeps putting her hand in the sun like an idiot.
yeah.
It's like, ow.
Reach out to her hands like ah,
And then she would do it again,
ah,
like, ow, fuck, ow.
ah.
Matt comes in to give her food, and she's like, "Oh, the hospital food sucks." And it's like, "Yeah, 'cause it's the hospital, duh."
It's hospital food. Well, they give you like a little Debbie from the vending machine.
Anyway, I'm gonna just open this window. No.
Because she's also saying she's depressed, but and it's like, well, it's dark in here. Gotta pull up, get some sunlight.
This
And
is
our
the
question
darkest
is,
hospital room I've ever fucking seen. Where's the fluorescent lights?
does Spoons have like sanctions on like how much electricity you can use? Is this a thing?
Did they pass a law in Spoons, Virginia, to make it so every lamp has to be gas powered or something?
Is there like an energy crisis going on that we
like
don't know about?
Is there like are they banning like solar power or something at Spoons?
I don't know why everything is so dark.
So she hides in a corner, and Matt's just like, what's happening? I don't understand.
Just close it.
Close the window, you fuck.
Matt's
You know
like,
what's
all right,
weird?
fine.
Like, so later on, we've established that Caroline's getting some of her memories back from what like Damon did to her, right?
Mm.
What was stopping her from grabbing a cell phone and calling either Damon, Elena, or Stefan?
Like, especially calling Elena. Well, I think she thinks Elena killed her. I guess.
No, because she said that Catherine told her game on.
Well, yeah, but she also said that
told-
Elena visited and said her name was Catherine. She doesn't. Caroline thinks that Elena was that Catherine was Elena calling herself Catherine for some reason.
Yeah, but then why wouldn't she tell Damon that Elena says game on and not Catherine?
Not
Because
something.
she had a freak out about Elena looking like Catherine after she meets Elena later, but says that Catherine told Damon to game on.
Yeah, good point.
Either she's Catherine or not.
Yeah.
Get like in your head, Caroline. Like, come on.
Yeah. Figure this out. Get it together, Caroline.
No, I don't know. I thought Caroline would just call Stefan or somebody. Like, Bonnie doxes everyone. She'd have his phone number. It's fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is true.
She's a doxer and an arsonist. You think
We'll get to the arsonist.
you'd think that they would be in the same group chat or something.
Think. We'll get back to the arsonist, don't worry.
Devin talks to Damon about like, I don't know what you're gonna do, Damon. You're gonna blow up on me. And like Damon's like, but yeah, no, I'm gonna investigate the Lockwoods because they're interesting. The Gilbert device affected them, but Vervain doesn't affect them. So I wonder if they're something that's not human, but not a vampire either. Devin's like, I'm gonna be the skeptic this episode for some reason.
I don't know. That just sounds crazy. You're crazy, Damon.
You're crazy, Damon. What?
Don't blow up.
The two vampire brothers think that this is absurd.
Go blow up, Damon.
Go blow
Fine.
up. And then Damon's like, fine, I'm gonna go blow up. Caroline is trying to get her clothes back on, and she realizes that the necklace fucking burns her now. Because it was the necklace that Stefan gave her.
Which had Vervain in it.
That had Vervain in it. And then the nurse comes in, and she's like, oh, that's a pretty necklace. Where'd you get it? And she's like, I got it from a friend. But when she looks back in the mirror, her face gets all ooky. She gets ooky face.
Yeah, the hungry face.
And she tackles the nurse into the wall, but they don't use the whoosh effect. It is just sped up footage of Caroline walking over and pushing her against a wall.
Yeah.
Like walking.
Oh wait, the other thing is that I think Caroline drinks some more of the blood
Yeah,
because of
she's
the
got more of her.
ooh.
She's got more of the blood, and she gets ookie face. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, you're talking. That's also because she's growing fangs for a bit.
yeah.
Her canines get real big. And then that's part of what the nurse is looking at, and she's just like, "You didn't see that. See what? Don't I? Yeah." She says, "Don't tell anyone what you saw," or something.
And she's like, I won't tell anyone what I saw. And then she bites her on the neck and drinks her blood.
Blood.
Now it's night, and the carnival's popping off, and Elena's talking about how they're out of like Simpsons plushies, and also
There's
they
out
don't
of
have
Homer and Bart dolls and Team Jacob tees.
so Twilight canon in universe.
Yes,
Twilight exists.
Twilight exists, and Team Jacob is more popular at this
Team
point.
Jacob is more popular at this point.
But she says she's gonna get more from the Science Club, and it's like she's gonna grab more from the Science Club. Grab
Homer
what
and
from the Science Club?
Homer and Bart plushies, like
Or Team Jacob tees?
are are the science team twihards, or are they Simpsons fans?
Yeah, what's up with the Science Club?
What's up with the science? What do be happening with the science club though?
Yeah. Why do they have the Team Jacob tees and or Bart and Homer dolls, or Bart and Homer dolls and Team Jacob tees? Somebody in the comments make that happen for us. Post an image of it.
So they're like her and Bonnie are talking, and we get one of the most rare sights in this show. Not vampires, but a black man.
A black person in the show that isn't Bonnie or related to Bonnie. It's been a while. Like I think the last time we saw a black man in the show was Harper, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I thought Harper's dead. Or
Harper might have died.
Harper might have died.
I can't remember. I think did John kill him?
Hold on. I gotta look up Harper.
I'm trying to remember because I know he killed Anna. He didn't kill Pearl.
Okay, so Harper.
He died.
Harper died.
You might. I think. Yep, he did get killed by John. So.
Look, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, he got killed in Blood Brothers. So.
Sorry,
it's been a while. It's been a while, and Harper was a very meaningless character in the long run.
It's like seeing a rainbow, okay? It's a black man in the Vampire Diaries.
In Spoons, Virginia.
It's very rare.
It's very rare.
He says his name is Carter, and he likes Bonnie because she's cute.
The thing that upsets me is I'm fairly certain Carter is the last name of... Again, this is coming from reading the book. There was, Tyler had a, buddy who helped him out. Dick Carter was his name. I was correct.
Dick
Carter.
My dog is barking for some reason in the background. Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking, I hate this chihuahua I have. She's so annoying.
She is pretty obnoxious.
Okay,
Fat
so
ass too.
Carter is in charge of fixing stuff, and he's gonna fix the karaoke machine because Elena asked him. I'm sorry I got so excited about seeing a black man on this show. It's so rare.
It's so rare.
I haven't even seen I haven't even seen like a Latin a Latin person.
Last we checked, it was like Harper and Pearl and Anna for our people of color so far. So yeah, this is new.
Anna, person of color.
Pearl and Anna were like Asian, if I recall.
Shut up, dog.
I can't remember off the top of my head.
Hold on, let me. Pearl.
Because Pearl was
played by.
I wish I could remember her name
Kelly
right now
Hu.
because
Okay, she is.
Yeah,
Asian.
Kelly
All
Hu,
right.
who has been in stuff, and I feel like
Anna
by
was
that
played
logic,
by
Melise
Zhao.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, cool.
Yeah, Chinese American from Melise Zhao, and Kelly Hu, I believe, is. Oh, jeez.
What?
She's Chinese Hawaiian. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. So
Yeah.
they're very rare, and they don't
It's
stick
very
around
rare.
for more than a season, apparently.
Yeah.
Where was I? Oh,
Well,
Carter.
okay. Carter fixing the karaoke machine. I think this is when we get to Damon or fucking Jeremy like confronting Damon.
Actually, that's a little bit later.
That's a little later.
Mason's searching the mayor's office, and Tyler
Oh
catches him.
yeah, he's looking for the Moonstone.
He's looking for a family heirloom called the Moonstone. It has no value but sentimental, according to Mason.
It's purely sentimental, no monetary value.
David shows up to Jeremy and just starts eating his popcorn because I think Jeremy's a vendor.
Jeremy might be vending.
Jeremy might be vending. And
I thought Jeremy walked up to him and he
No.
was just eating popcorn on his own.
Well, he was standing in a booth, and then he said to Damon, like, "You're kind of old to be at a carnival." And then,
Oh yeah, so he was either Jeremy was getting himself popcorn or he was vending.
yeah, and Jeremy threatens him because it's like, as long as I got this thing on my finger, you can't fucking hurt me. And then
Yeah, that worked out so well for your Uncle
that worked
John.
out real great. Chopped off his fucking fingers and stabbed him.
Yeah, that went super good for your Uncle John. He did
Damon just
so
puts
fine
him in
on
a headlock, walks him off to the side, and just yoinks his ring off and goes, "I'm gonna shove this Gilbert ring up your fucking ass because I can still murderize
Like I can
you."
still take this off of you. I can still fuck you up. He does threaten he's gonna shove the Gilbert ring up Jeremy's ass, but it's like that would just make him really immune to
That would
you.
make him like really immune to vampire.
Because they can't take the ring off his finger. Like they could chop his fingers off. It wouldn't matter.
Why
Because
does
the
no one
ring's in
have
his
like
ass.
I was gonna say, why does no one have like an anti-vampire earring or like tongue ring or something?
That'd be fucking clever as hell.
That'd be clever because it's like, what are you gonna do? Open my mouth? No, mate.
You know, a
Stupid.
crazy enough vampire would try though. Rip off your tongue.
I'll rip off your fucking tongue. That'd be metal though. I'd fucking love that.
That'd be super metal, yeah.
Caroline talks to the nurse about her excuse is that her husband is just real kinky, and that's why she has a giant band-aid on her neck.
A massive like puncture wound on her neck. Yeah, I don't know how well that's gonna work out.
Back at the carnival, Tyler's arm wrestling, and he's running the gamut. He's just fucking racking up wins.
He's clearing house. He beats Carter, I believe, in this scene.
He does beat Carter,
But he does not beat Mason.
but Mason beats him at arm wrestling. And then Damon and Stefan are watching, and Damon's like, "Hey, my brother Stefan wants to fucking have a go at it."
Yeah, he wants to go.
And Stefan's like, "I don't want the attention. Like, why are you doing this?"
Come on, I want to see.
So
Curious.
He goes and they arm wrestle, and what I thought was that Stefan threw.
You thought that Stefan threw, but
because
then
he
it
doesn't
turns
want
out no.
he doesn't want to be the center of attention, and I think it would make sense if he threw the arm wrestling match.
But no, he actually did try.
He did try, and he says that like this guy's stronger than a human, like, but not as strong as a vampire, but still stronger than a human. So he's kind of weird.
Yeah. Yeah, this kind of gets on the idea.
Stefan also doubts it at the same time.
Yeah, and they're kind of like, they're dancing around it, but yeah, he's a werewolf, but they kind of say, Damon doesn't think werewolves exist.
He also doesn't think the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles exist.
No, yeah, they line up three possible options, which is werewolves, zombies, and Ninja Turtles. And
I'm banking on Ninja Turtle.
It's a Ninja Turtle, like fucking. I don't know why he looks human.
Teenage.
He looks like a human because I don't know. Take your pick. He's got like a fucking like piece of technology from Dimension X that's disguising his turtle-like body.
His turtle-like body.
Or he's practicing his chi to take on a human disguise if we're using next mutation like rules here.
Also, I think that's like something you could do in Dungeons and Dragons. You could like manipulate your key to make illusions or some shit.
Yeah.
So Damon grabs Carter and compels him to just pick a fight with Tyler when you see him next time. And like no matter how but he doesn't want to fight. Don't back down. Keep fucking swinging. Caroline.
He wants to see if
Caroline's at
something happens.
Caroline's at the party now because she said that she had a job. She had a job to do at the carnival, and she goes, "Hey, Damon, I remember all the stuff you did." And Damon's like, "Yeah, that's impossible. No one has ever broken my compulsion before, Jeremy."
Did he break his compulsion?
He did.
Oh my god, yeah. Well, I think he had vervain in him or like a ring on. I don't know if the ring can prevent.
No, the ring didn't do. The ring doesn't do that. He got his depression erased. Remember? Well, I mean,
oh yeah,
he remembered some of it and then like read Elena's diary, Vampire Diaries.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, you can break it through other means, but yeah, it's like you'd have to be turning into a vampire.
Fuck.
Oh.
So Caroline just shoves him and tells him that he sucks.
You suck.
You suck.
She relayed the message of game on, and also you suck.
Catherine, who's not Elena, who is Elena, says, "Time to play the game."
And Caroline Forbes says, "You suck."
Caroline Forbes says, "You suck." And Catherine Forbes says, "I'm not a real character."
Catherine Forbes is that's a combination of things.
Yes.
The fact that Damon, it's weird to me to have a universe where somehow Damon, despite like a century and a half of living, has never encountered such a thing as a werewolf and thinks they aren't a thing.
Why is he? No, I think Stefan thinks it's not a thing.
No, Damon said there's no werewolves. I think Stefan is skeptical, but is leaning towards the idea that they might be werewolves.
Stefan is just skeptical, but leaning not werewolf, but also
no. Damon just says straight up no.
God.
I know.
God. I thought like they would have different opinions. I don't.
No. It's more just that Stefan is leaning yes, Damon is leaning fuck no.
But he was leaning no at first, but then he was leaning werewolf maybe, but they don't know.
After Mason beat him in arm wrestling, he's leaning maybe.
Yeah, Damon sucks.
Damon does suck.
Damon goes up to Elena and tells him that they need to talk, and Elena's like, "I don't want to talk to you." And then Damon's like, "We gotta go right, meow."
Doesn't he also say that this is like, isn't this like the second carnival we've? Oh, that's later. That's later when they're discussing Caroline's transition.
Later.
Yeah, when they're discussing Caroline's transition. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Caroline. Okay, so at the parking lot, Tyler's checking his phone while going to his car, and fucking Carter shows up, and he's just like, "Hey, you got a problem, man?" And he bumps
into him. Yeah,
bumps into him. So, "You got a problem?" And then Mason, then he starts shoving him. And then when Tyler swings at him, Mason shows up, and he's like, "Stop, stop, stop! No fighting, no fighting."
He like Carter does punch him, and that's what starts things going real violent.
If you punch me, I will just punches him.
Yeah, if you hit me again,
I'll hit you real good.
Honestly, I feel like even without the compulsion, this would probably have been Tyler's fault because Tyler was fucking texting away like a goober.
So, yeah, Mason shows up, and then when he breaks up the fight, and it's like, all right, everybody, cooler heads prevail, and the compelled Carter just like, "No, fuck you too."
I'll fight you too.
I'll fight everybody.
He won't back down. He will stand his ground.
He will not back down.
He will stand him up at the gates of hell, and he won't back down.
And he is just throwing hands, and eventually Mason just does parkour over a car and then knocks him the fuck out.
For some reason, at some point during like the leap over the car, my brain thought he was gonna do the like Goku hair slide from Dragon Ball Evolution, even though nothing about the shot would have indicated that was an option.
I'm just imagining it now. We gotta find that YouTube poop of him constantly doing the hair slide.
Fight, but it's just the hair slide.
Yeah, but that's the ending. That's the ending clip.
It's just like it's just the audio of just the constant hair sliding.
So he gets spooky eyes, when he's like doing the parkour shit. But
Yeah, it
the
gets like
fight's
kind
broken up,
of
and
black and gold eyes.
he takes Tyler home. Caroline's there, talks to Matt, and says she's better. And then they play some carnival games where I think you throw like a ring over a Coke bottle,
Yeah,
and then she just
yeah,
breaks
ring
that
toss a
shit.
bottle. Fucking weak ass bottle to get smashed by like I know she threw it real strong, but that's not like it's not like a hard ass ring, honestly.
It takes a lot of mass to throw something that hard.
Yeah. Takes a lot of mass, and that's like not what Caroline has, even with her advanced vampire string.
Well, the ring
Also,
doesn't.
those
The ring doesn't have a lot of mass either, so it wouldn't do a lot of damage.
yeah. You think it just land perfectly, it's like, yeah. But no, she takes out like a couple of bottlenecks with that. And that's impressive.
She hugs Matt, but then realizes that she's like hungry for blood still, so she just shoves him off and leaves at full
No,
speed.
I
I
can't
can't do it.
I can't drink your blood.
I can't drink your blood. Damon and Elena and also Stefan are talking in the back, and Damon calls Catherine a stupid slut
Yeah.
and says that we should kill Caroline because she's a vampire now. And like Elena and Stefan both protest that because friends.
I feel like Damon's answer to every problem is just kill the vampire.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I mean,
it's like
a lot of
her
those
life's
parts
gonna be
also-
hard because she's got like an addictive personality, and also her mom's a vampire hunter and shit.
That's true. Her mom is the sheriff, and we're out here, and she's frozen in there.
And we're in there, and she's out here.
She's the sheriff.
She's the Sheriff Forbes.
What I want to know is, where's the werewolf?
Where's the werewolf?
Second time we've done that Skooks joke. It just never stops with us.
No. So yeah, we see a sign that says this is the annual carnival.
Fucking hell.
And I fucking don't believe them.
Yeah, and I think this is the conversation where he brings up that there's just a nonstop, like, it's just parties, festivals, parades, and celebrations with this town.
Mega Fighter,
God damn.
would you like to do a small aside with me?
Yes?
I know this will make the episode longer, but can we please do this?
Sure.
Can we go through season 1 and go every single time there is a party?
I'll have a look.
A party, festival, or gathering of some kind?
I assume it would have to be mentioned in the summary to count. Because I'm trying to remember. I think in the pilot there was one. Because that was, but that was like not an official party. I think that was just a bunch of teenagers.
No, I'm not gonna say
out.
like a birthday. I'm not counting like a birthday party because that's a personal event. I'm talking like a town or school held event.
Yes, okay. So not the party at the pilot, which I think was a birthday, right? Or was
No,
that...
I think that was like a welcome back Elena party.
Oh, it was a back to school party, which is an annual bonfire where God damn it, it's an event.
Ding!
All right, that's one.
All right, Night of the Comet Festival. Ding!
Ding. Friday Night Bites. That was just I think that was
football.
That was football, but I think that does lead into Homecoming and Family Ties.
Family Ties, ding!
Yeah, that was Homecoming, right?
Founders Party.
Founders Party, thank you. Ding. So yeah. You're Undead to me. I think nothing there, right?
Fundraising car wash, ding!
Fundraising the Sexy Starts Car Wash, you're right, ding. Lost Girls.
Lost Girls. No.
No, I don't think so. That mostly was just flashbacks, and those don't have parties in them.
Haunted, ding! Halloween party.
Haunted. Halloween party, ding!
162 candles, his birthday, not counting that.
Not counting that. That's just hanging out at the Spoons Grill for your birthday.
History repeating.
No.
Okay.
They just had a seance.
The turning point.
Was that another... That wasn't the Founders Party again. No, not yet. I think that's not until Bloodlines, I think. No, not Bloodlines.
They went to Georgia.
They went to Georgia. Unpleasantville,
Ding.
the decade dance. Ding. Children of the Damned.
I think that's a
Uh,
flashback episode.
That's a flashback episode. Yeah. Fool
Fool
me
me
once.
once.
No.
No.
I know there's another event at the Lockwoods house that maybe that's in A Few Good Men.
A Few Good Men, ding. Fundraising
Ding.
bachelor auction.
Fundraising bachelor auction. Thank you.
There goes
All right.
the neighborhood.
There goes the neighborhood. I don't think that one had one.
No.
No.
Let the right one in.
Let the right one in.
I think no.
No, that was mostly just people getting. That was mostly
Under
people
control,
attacking.
ding.
Under control, ding.
Founders Day
So
event.
what are we at, like 7 or 8 now?
Have we been counting?
I think I counted. I lost count at 6. 6 was 6 on Pleasantville?
Okay,
I think
so
it was.
Night of the Comet, Family Ties, Haunted,
Pilot.
That's 4. On Pleasantville, 5. Under Control, 6. Miss Mystic Falls, 7.
All right. Well, there was another one, wasn't there? Like, didn't we just say?
Founders Day.
Oh yeah. Fucking A Few Good Men.
A Few Good Men, yes. Also, that one also.
So we're at like 8 now.
Yeah, we're at 8. Then we
Okay,
got
we're at 8. Good.
Miss Mystic Falls, which I think is part of Under Control.
Oh, I thought we had already counted Miss Mystic Falls. So,
Okay.
oh, you're being Miss Mystic Falls was part of Under Control. So yeah, they were both. Yeah, so we're at like 8.
And then Founders Day.
Oh wait, and there's the Founders Day kickoff party, which is what was happening on. That was
Jesus Christ.
So it was like 10, I
There's
think.
10 party or event episodes in a 22 episode season. Holy fucking shit.
Probably 11. I can't remember.
There
I
might
feel like
be 11.
maybe 11. I feel like there was another party at the Lockwoods, another one, but holy shit, people!
We're not even
it's
counting
insane.
birthday party
We're not even counting birthdays.
or
We're not going
social
to count.
gatherings.
We're not counting the funeral.
Like that one time Caroline just invited everyone to the Mystic Grill.
And we're not counting or Mayor Lockwood's funeral.
No.
That's not a party.
It's a party in some way.
It's a very sad kind of party. There are so many social events that are very town sponsored
What?
in some way, or school events.
You know, I'm trying to write a story that takes place in a school now because I've been trying to reset after everything that happened.
Yeah,
And
after a very rough time.
And I don't think I'm going to write 11 parties in my first book.
Fucking when we were writing Devil Hunter's Handbook, we only had the one party.
Yeah, we had a Halloween party. That was cute.
We had a Halloween party, and that was it.
Yeah.
Fucking God damn it.
Stop. It's season 1. Why? And we're not even talking about season 2 where there's a fucking carnival now.
Where there's a carnival now. That's our starter. Ding.
Ding.
Holy shit.
Caroline sees a black person and she has a compulsion to feed on their blood.
It's fucking Carter.
It's
again.
Carter. She only
He's
drank
got a
from
bloody
the
nose.
She drank from the nurse and she drank from Carter, who's got a bloody nose.
She drains Carter. And it becomes super questionable just how much Caroline keeps feeding on black people.
Hey, once is a coincidence and twice is like a concerning amount.
Once you can have plausible deniability about, twice it's becoming a problem.
And I
A
just
pattern
kept
is forming
being
here.
like, Bonnie, you gotta be careful.
Oh my god, yes.
Be careful, Bonnie. Doesn't drink from
They-
anyone else this episode, so I guess
She drinks like from that blood pack, but we don't know whose blood that was, so we can't determine either way.
we're not like those old school racists who would like get mad if they had a blood transfusion from like a person of color.
Jesus
Because
Christ.
people were that racist back in the day, along with the
We-
water fountain thing, where like, oh, you gotta drink at that water fountain.
'Cause
Did you know that when they got told to integrate the swimming pools, they just shut the swimming pools off instead of integrating the swimming pool?
Yeah.
That's
They
how
had
racist that's how racist some of these people were.
That's why there was like an episode of like There was an episode of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood that is really awesome in that context.
Yeah, because he shared like a foot pool with the mailman.
With the mailman, with Mr. Clemens, yeah.
Yeah, with Mr. Clemens, and everyone's like, "Oh shit!"
It's like, whoa, you can't do that.
And it's like,
but you know what?
imagine,
Fred Rogers did.
You can't. If you look at media back then and like how people acted back then, it's just like, God, we suck.
We suck. The lesson I hope you all take away from this episode is that racism is stupid.
Racism's stupid, and if there's a vampire who only drinks the blood of black people, that's very concerning.
That's very concerning.
No.
Caroline, please.
Caroline, yeah, she fucking kills Carter, by the way. He's dead.
She drains him. He's dead.
Tyler's confronting Mason about what happened, and he's like, "Why'd you get those weird eyes?" And it's just like reflection of the fucking of the headlights.
Car headlights there were no car headlights
that were
there
off.
either. They were all off. Everyone was
How'd
parked.
you do that front flip over the car? Oh, I know jujitsu.
I know BJJ.
I know BJJ, yeah.
Your dad was weird.
Bullshit.
Your dad was weird. He made us fight. He made me fight him a lot.
Your dad made us fight shirtless in the rain every week. Do you understand how weird that? Understand how weird that is? That he did that to me too.
We're still keeping that spirit alive.
God, Tyler. God, Mayor Lockwood's such a fucking guy.
He was such a weirdo.
Whatever his name is, David or whatever.
Fucking Jacob Luck? I don't even remember. He had such a generic white guy name that I've honestly forgotten it.
He under Mayor Lockwood?
He's not under Mayor Lockwood. Richard Lockwood.
Dick Lockwood, okay.
Dick Lockwood. Oh, so that's where the Smallwood when they changed Tyler's name. Yeah, that's a fun one to learn from the
little
book.
Penis.
When I read the book, I was completely thrown off by the fact that not only was there Dick Carter over here, but Tyler's name was Tyler Smallwood. The local bullies who were picking on Stefan were Dick and Smallwood.
Penis and small penis.
Penis and small peen. It was
Dick and small peen.
Dick and small peen.
That's like the Power Rangers bullies of this universe.
Of the books, at least, yeah. Wait, is that why he's only called Carter in here? Because we can't say the D word?
No, you can't say the D word. Damon.
Damn it.
Also penis.
And also dick. But yeah, that's why he's only called Carter in this version.
But bulk and skull, but they're penis and little penis.
Dick and small peen, yes.
That's so stupid.
Ash is dying.
I'm sorry, I cough sometimes when I'm laughing.
It's when he's sick. He does tend to fall into coughs.
Ah, shit! Here comes Dick and Little Peen coming
Dick
down.
and Little Peen.
Oh, they're gonna give me a noogie.
Give me a noogie. Oh, Jesus.
So, everyone. So Damon finds Caroline first, and he's about to kill her because he just found a stake
in a tent. So, God, hope no one was in that tent, Damon.
I hope there's no wind.
Yeah, that'll really suck. I wonder what tent that was he took it from.
I don't know.
God, hope nothing blows it over.
So Caroline's like, "What are you gonna do?" And Damon's like, "Oh, I'm gonna kill you with this stake that I have."
Cut through the mirror of my mind. Cut back.
The series that brought women to the front. Okay.
So to show the other side of war.
She hugs him, and he's like, "Oh, this is like good stabbing time. This is like a good."
Yeah, she hugs him after begging him not to kill her.
Don't kill me, hug. It's like, "Oh, this is like a good stabbing angle."
Get a good stab on this, but Stefan just like splits him off and throws him back. No killing.
Bonnie and Elena run after him, and I was like, "Bonnie, get away!"
Bonnie, get out of there!
Get out of there! Your melanin content is compelling her to feed.
She'll eat you.
She'll eat you. Look out! But Stefan just shoves her into the bathroom, and she's like crying and covered in Carter's blood. And he's like, "Bunny hates me."
Oh, we gotta give credit to like Stefan tries again. He grabs the stake and he
Stefan's
goes
like,
for a
"I'm
go.
gonna kill her anyway,"
Or
and then he just
Damon, excuse me.
Damon's like, "I'm gonna kill her anyway," and charges, and Elena steps in the fucking way and
Just
almost gets
steps up.
staked by him. And it's like, God damn, girl.
Hell yeah.
Have some guts. Fuck.
Fucking willing to lay down her life
Hey,
for her friend.
Not only is willing to lay down her life for her friend, there was that one time she broke a broom in half and tried to fight a fucking vampire guy.
Yes. I want to reiterate, watching this and then watching a Twilight movie, it's just night and day.
Despite Elena Gilbert being like a shitty teenage, like, small girl lady, and like not having a lot of battle experience or strength, she'll step up if she's got to.
she got that dog in her.
Like, I don't know, she's just way more interesting than Bella in the sense that, like, yeah, she'll fight.
she will fight for her friends.
Go fucking figure.
Fucking Bella will just walk up to weird, creepy bikers and just like,
don't do it, Bella. Don't do it.
And just like nearly get her and her friend Jessica killed.
Don't ride with this. Don't ride with David Harbour. You can't do it.
But yeah, so
I'm in Stranger Things later.
Even him.
I'm in Hellboy, but no one liked that one.
No one liked that Hellboy.
I'm just not Ron Perlman.
Seven takes Caroline in the bathroom to kind of help her through it, kind of get her, calm her down.
Get her out of the vampire mindset and just be like, you just take that feeling, even if it's really good, and you just shove it down. Repress.
Take control.
Repress.
Push it back. Repress.
I'm surprised he didn't start slapping her like when he tried to calm Jeremy down. Hey,
he's a gentleman.
No.
Oh my god. I hate me. Hey. Stop slapping me.
Got it.
What? Her saying Bonnie hates me absolutely fucking
it killed me because it's just like, yeah, because she's a racism vampire. That's just
you're a racism vampire, Caroline. It's like if you'd feed on at least one white dude, we could at least believe you're not a racist vampire.
She hasn't fed on a white dude yet, so yes.
She's resisted the urge to feed on Matt multiple times. It
Meanwhile,
really does look
Stefan's
awkward.
Taking care of Caroline, Bonnie just like he just fucking mind bullets Damon and he falls over, and then she twists a random hose that's just full of ignitable propane or some shit.
Yeah, like we don't know where this hose came from. Like,
no, the weird part is it's a regular ass garden hose.
Yeah, so you thought this was water, and I'm thinking,
if you turn a thing on the side of a building and liquid comes out of a green hose, it's water. But she lights it on fucking fire,
and we're just like, God damn it, Bonnie!
Unless, wait, didn't she turn water on fire at one time?
She did?
During the car wash?
Oh yeah, she can turn water into fire.
Okay, I think that might have been a hose.
Well, that might have just been a regular garden hose, and then she just started creating fire
she
to burn Damon.
She just lights Damon on fire, and Damon's like, "Come on, man!" And she's like, "No, you're dying."
God damn it, Bonnie! Stop lighting all your problems on fire.
Stop being an arsonist, Bonnie. It's not good for you.
I remember we thought that Arsonist Bonnie was a bit that died down at some point,
nope,
but no.
Still an arsonist.
Nope, still willing to set everything on fire.
Elena's like, you gotta stop. Like, why are you trying to kill Damon? It's not his fault this time. And she's like, bullshit, it's everything's his fucking fault.
I guess you can't fault her logic. Although she was the one who suggested fucking giving Caroline the vampire blood, so...
This was your idea.
Yeah, you have just as much a part in this.
This is your fucking fault.
Your fault too. And now you're just lighting on fire.
But yeah,
goddamn
Elena stops her like, why are you stopping me? Elena... it cuts to like Elena just talking about how this day sucks.
Yeah.
And you can't just
You
light
know.
all your problems on fire.
Yeah, my friend is a witch who's lighting my other vampire friend on fire, although
I'm
he's a
dating a
dick.
vampire, and then there's a girl who looks like me, and that's just not explained yet.
Yeah, this is the first time I think we hear the word doppelganger said, and it fucking it completely throws us for a loop. Because is that just now the term, or is
Is
that
that
just
the
a
term, or is
Selena
it like
thing?
just a thing that she says? Because there's like look-alike, double, uh,
Yeah,
understudy.
I genuinely thought that they had said doppelganger last episode, but I don't know. They didn't seem to mention it.
Mason has Carol like looking for the moonstone for him, and Tyler shows up, and they talk about it some more. And Tyler
Yeah,
just
they're cool.
knows there's a safe under a floorboard, and digs around and finds the moonstone.
Moonstone. This thing looks like a soap bar.
It
This looks
looks
like it's
like
sold by
either a
pairs.
bar of soap, one of those like glow in the dark things you hang on you like stick to your wall, or like a little thing of like acrylic that you set on top of your toilet.
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah, like a bathroom decorative.
It looks
Or
like
or like one of those like glass paperweights.
yeah, one of those like glass paperweights. It looks like shit. Okay, so to people who don't know what it looks like, it's
on the screen right now.
oh, okay, is that our picture?
Yeah, that's our picture, isn't it?
Okay, I was gonna either go with that or Tyler being shirtless for some reason.
I like the moonstone. It gives us a good visual to explain the moonstone. They
It
don't
is
need to
shaped
have
like a
Tyler
dial.
shirtless.
It's shaped like a dial soap bar. It's
Yeah.
transparent, but kind of like a yellow color, like a yellowish gray.
Yeah.
And the weirdest thing is when you see a close up of it, I swear to God, you can see. Okay, so what you do when you make an acrylic model of something is you pour the acrylic, and then you pour the activator that activates the hardening of the acrylic. And then you want to make sure you tap it down so all the bubbles come out, because when there's bubbles, you can see them.
Mm.
It just looks like it's full of bubbles. They didn't knock the air bubbles out when they were making this prop.
Yeah.
It just looks so fucking cheap.
It is fucked, man.
Tyler finds the soap and pockets it. Damon arrives at his house and he's like, "What are you doing here?" And then Jeremy's there. Jeremy jumps in.
It's Hook.
He's dressed as Hook Hajime.
He's dressed as Hook. He's dressed as AEW's Hook. He's wearing the fucking hoodie again.
Bim, bim, bim. You don't even know me.
He's got a crudely carved out steak because Jeremy never took a wood chop class in his
I was
life.
gonna say, I thought there was like a wood milling class that you can take as an elective. I don't know. I like woodwork. I watch woodworking videos when I'm bored. I feel like, if I got a chance to fuck with a lathe for a while, sure, I'll do it.
I mean, I'm not a big woodworking guy, but I imagine if you're in like a fucking like
Isn't it a lumber town?
yeah, it's kind of a lumber town. They call their fucking football team the Timberwolves. This has got to be a lumber town.
It's a lumber town, and they had a party at the old wood mill. Remember?
Yeah.
So it is a milling town. So
Yeah, this is a lumber town.
I was gonna say you couldn't find a guy to lathe you like a steak.
Hell, you can make an excuse for that. They've got a fucking.
It's like, I need to fix
carnival.
I need to fix one of the tent stakes. The wood's rotting.
Yeah, or just ask hey, could you lathe us a spare steak for the tents? Just there's so many built-in excuses for this.
Jeremy was going to kill Damon because he laced all his drinks with vervain, and he has the little shitty steak with him.
So poorly done.
And but Jeremy just talks about I was going to kill you, but I don't know what I want to be about, so I decided against it. And David's
even though my dad and my uncle were vampire hunters, I just don't know.
I think David just talks about Jeremy just calls him a dick.
Hey! Don't use the D word here, Jeremy.
Okay, so Dick talks about how Giuseppe was.
He also hated vampires.
He also hated vampires, and he was a little freak about it.
He hated how much of his boys were cucks.
My sons were fucking cucks. Best character of season 1, I swear to God.
Best character of season 1, Giuseppe Salvatore. We're probably not gonna see him ever again, but that's fine.
Matt sneaks into Caroline's house, and she's in bed, but she notices him climbing in, and she tries to attack him, but backs down because it's Matt. And he's talking to her about, like, why are you acting so weird? Do you hate me now all of a sudden? I don't understand.
I don't get it. What's going on?
And she hugs Matt and gets the vampire feelings, but thanks to Stefan's, like, tutoring, she manages to suppress it.
Yeah.
And then I started talking about, like, something stupid.
I can't remember.
That I feel like you could have a legitimate business and make a lot of money if you were, like, one of those alternative medicine people. But all you did...
Oh, if you're a vampire, yeah, go door to door.
All you would do is just, like, put tiny bits of vampire blood into drinks and, like, heal people with it.
Call it a tincture?
Call it, like, a tincture or something. I was like, it's not going to taste good, but it's going to make you feel better.
Because as long as they don't die within, like, 24 hours?
Yeah, within 24... If they don't die within 24 hours of taking your, like, fucking Chinese secret medicine that you're making, that's just your vampire blood.
Your snake oil vampire blood.
Your snake oil vampire blood, you'd, like, you'd make a lot of money.
just like Sam the Onion Farmer in Holes, just making so much money off that cure. Off that miracle cure.
Caroline doesn't want to bite. Caroline doesn't want to bite.
Be sure to watch Holes, people.
Yeah, Holes is a good movie.
Holes is a great movie.
Caroline doesn't want to bite Matt because he's white.
Look, until she eats a white person, we are not wrong on this assessment.
Stefan wakes up Elena in the middle of the night and tells her that, I want to go back to the carnival with you.
Yeah, this is like really cool.
And he wants to kiss her on the Ferris wheel, and then the Ferris wheel lights turn on, and he's like, I want to just have a night where I can kiss my girlfriend. I compelled the guy to let me in here. And,
we're just gonna the guard to let him in.
No vampires, no D word, like just you and me, Elena. And Elena's like, dicks or
no dicks, no vaginas,
no vaginas. And it's like, but the Ferris wheel's off. How are we gonna get up there? And then he turns around, and I'm just like, you better hang on, Spider Monkey.
He does say you better hold on tight, and we just like Spider Monkey. And then he fucking leaps her up.
Vertical whoosh leap through the Ferris wheel.
To the top of the Ferris wheel. It's the best.
It's so fucking stupid. I love it. And then they kiss on the top of the Ferris wheel next to the warning signs that says, don't rock the Ferris wheel.
Yeah. But also, this was just kind of like... Fuck the fucking Riz of Stefan Salvatore. This was
I don't know, man. This is sweet, and also I think that was kind of rad of him.
That genuinely just a sweet gesture.
A sweet gesture of like, I'm gonna make you feel better because I know you're having a hard time with all your friends sucking. Okay, so I'm gonna.
Once again, we put another one on the board for Stefan.
Another one on the board for Stefan actually being like a decent dude.
For just being a better vampire boyfriend than Edward.
Being a better vampire boyfriend than Edward, because I don't think Edward has ever taken fucking Bella out for fun once ever.
No, he's so afraid of breaking her that they can't just go out, just go to a carnival.
Why not just go to a fucking carnival? Why not shoot pool? Something.
Do something.
Do stuff. You're supposed to love
fun.
Each other. Like, what do you even know, like, the shit she likes? Does she even know the shit she likes?
We're still trying to figure out what Bella likes.
I don't know what Bella likes. I'm 2 movies in.
2 movies in, still don't know.
So, there's a weird, like, plot hole listed on the wiki that says that Caroline was never invited back to her house.
I don't know. I feel like...
But at the same time, Liz is so stupid. Liz is so stupid that I don't think she knows about the vampires being invited in rule.
No, they know.
No, they don't. They invited Damon in.
Oh, yeah, that's
They
true. They
invited
don't
Damon
fucking...
and Stefan into the Founders Day party. One of the Founders Day parties.
One of them, we're fairly certain there were 2 or 3.
There was 3.
There was probably 3.
Not counting Miss Founders Day, which would be 4.
To be fair, apparently get in the house is just as good as inviting in as we from last season's finale.
I don't know anymore. What counts
So,
as an invitation? Can I
Yeah,
just say
so I guess-
come, and is that good enough? And do I have to
Maybe.
do I have to make sure it's with an O and an and an E and not a U? Because can I just tell like come like semen and they can come in my house?
Or does the power of the vampire know when you're saying
Does the
you?
power of the vampire know when you're saying come as in semen and not come as in enter? Is it that nuanced? Tell me, writer.
Does it know when you're saying come COME but you're meaning it as a double entendre?
Like I'm gonna make you come tonight over to my house, like in B44's Get Down on Me.
Yes. Folks, leave a comment down below about whether or not.
If B44 says to make you come tonight over to my house, does that mean the vampire can enter their house?
Does it?
That's the question.
That's the question. Leave a comment below. Can vampires enter B44's houses?
That's gonna make no sense.
We're now apparently in competition with the fucking with the Less is More podcast guys for weirdest like comment engagement farming.
I don't know, man. So our
Hey.
songs.
Oh yes.
This episode is better than the fucking first one.
Oh yeah, this was a really good episode.
Animal by Neon Trees. You were excited about that.
Oh, it was such a good time.
Geraldine by Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. Don't know that one.
Currency of Love by Silver Sun Pickups. I know that band. I
Yeah.
also know Neon Trees, I guess. You know.
Silver Sun Pickups has been on this show
they're
before
good.
too.
They're a good indie band.
They're a good indie band. They had a good run at this
The
point.
Ladder by Andrew Bell.
Never heard.
And the music they played when they were kissing, probably like All This Time by One Republic.
I played somewhere around. Yeah. Played
Yeah.
somewhere around the end.
We'll try and do this next week as soon as we can, as long as like I don't get hacked or Mega Fighter's house doesn't burn down.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a chance.
We never know what's gonna happen. But
I don't know if Bonnie's
really...
coming for him, man. I don't know.
Jesus, it would be. Yeah. This was just a really fun, enjoyable episode.
It's weird
felt
because like when I don't like an episode, I notice I talk more than when I do.
Yeah.
But I had a lot to talk about this episode for some reason.
There a lot more happened than in the last episode.
Yeah, stuff actually happened. It wasn't just like the follow-up to what happened last week.
Mm.
Also, I just realized how many fucking parties there were.
And also that happened.
Yeah.
We just had a moment where it's like count the parties.
We're on Tumblr because Twitter is bad.
Twitter is bad. Twitter is so bad that Quentin Reviews just left it. So
Yeah,
now you can find us on Tumblr.
There was this weird thing about like a YouTuber who like was getting like weird feet, like was getting requested feet pics, and for some reason everyone thought it was Quentin, but it was actually like Chugga Conroy.
Yeah, everyone jumped on the idea that Quentin Reviews was being weird and creepy to Lady Emily, and
Even
we
though
don't
all
understand
Quentin
either.
is just a big awkward dork who likes Garfield.
Yeah.
But
So,
yeah,
so yes, you can find us on our Tumblrs, Mega Fighter Free for Free and Ash Nightshade. That's
Yeah.
Ash with an E at the end.
Ash with an E, so Ashy.
Ash E Nightshade.
I just did it because I have a friend who's also named Ash, and I wanted our names to be different.
Ash, the E Ash.
E Ash, yeah, that's that's my name. No.
Mm.
And
And also you can find us wherever you can get a podcast and over here on YouTube.
yeah, we're also on YouTube. We got a new logo, yay!
We got it. Yeah, we have our new logo for season 2.
I think I'm just gonna keep it until I can commission someone a real logo because I just made it myself with like a program.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be back. And what do we say at the end of these episodes?
Come.
Come, but with a U or an O?
With an O, hopefully.
Come back. Don't ejaculate. Over to the next episode. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna.
Nice swing, good form. Doing good. Hey, Fuller.